So this is my thing link that I've made so far, and it shows some places where there are sounds, like, so they all have links except for this one, which just has sounds, so you can know what my thing link is about. And it says sounds and bays are similar, and the difference can be confusing. So it has a page. It has a link to a page that explains about how sounds and bays are different. And there's the Wikipedia. I just put a Wikipedia page here that explains what sounds are. So I'm gonna go to that. So it says in geography, a sound is a large sea or ocean inlet larger than a bay, deeper than a bight, and wider than a fjord, or a narrow sea or ocean channel between two bodies of land. So that's what a sound is. It's a large sea or ocean inlet so a sound is a sea or ocean inlet. And I have other pages and this one says that sounds are home to many marine animals. So, and it goes to geomaps.wr.usgs.gov and then / all these things. So it has a page that has different bodies of water. It has lagoons, bays, sounds, and salt flats. I'm going to sounds, and it says a sound is larger and deeper than a lagoon. It also says that it acts as a long, wide conduit between two bodies of water, like an ocean or a river. There's more flow and mixing associated with the sound than a lagoon, and the tides can be large, but the protection of the island or reef insulates the body of water from wind and waves, allowing for wetland production on the edges. Because of the sheltered nature of these bodies of water, the sediments they collect provide a particularly interesting history of the coast and environmental change. And then it just has investigate current researches in investigating these deposits. So the sounds, sounds are just an inlet from the ocean of water, from the ocean, and they can be much like many different bodies of water, but except for a little different. Like it says that it's larger and deeper than a lagoon, but they're really similar to bays. But I'm going to this page first, and it says I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to read how it says hold on. It said if sounds. Well, the word bay can be confused with estuary and lagoon because both involve fresh water from land mixing with seawater, and it explains a little bit about how bays and sounds and all these different things are different a little bit. So I'm gonna just so barrier island systems are usually associated with sounds. Here's where it has sounds. So barrier islands are dynamic, narrow ribbons of sand occurring from Maine to Florida on the East Coast. So they are subject to erosion and overwash, and they're in the constant state of migration. So behind these barrier beaches are protected areas like salt marshes that are sheltered from the force of the clean waves. And those are usually called sounds. So that's what a sound is. So there's just lots of pages that I have that explain what sounds are. And it also has about how, here, I'm not sure where it is. I know it's down on the bottom for a little bit, but it says how sounds, it said that they're that they help the marine life because they're safe and there isn't many waves and stuff, so they can help the marine life. And marine life likes to live in sounds because they don't have waves and they're very safe for them. I have another page that explains the difference between bays and sounds. So and it also says that like sounds can be like a little less sheltered than bays are, and it also explains how they're formed by like glaciers, erosion, and they can be sometimes formed by the hand of man. So, like, a sound is an inlet of the ocean substantially larger than a bay. So it's larger than a bay, which is the difference between the two. And it can be less protected there. That's where it had it. So the sounds are often characterized by large open spaces of water, and a sound can be deeper than a bay, and is certainly deeper than a bay, a name for a shallow ocean inlet. It is also substantially wider than a fjord, an inlet formed along the shoreline by retreating glaciers. So what I have gotten from this is that like sounds, like they're an inlet from the ocean. So like, and there's lots of different types of inlets from the ocean. So sounds are just different types of inlets from the ocean, and there are lots of types of inlets from the ocean, is what I believe. So. And they're just slightly different from each other, so that's what I've gotten from learning about this. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.